lovelies, and welcome to my BookTube channel. This is the Library Fox. My name is V, and today we're going to talk about the books I'm going to read in February, and we're also going to draw out all the amazing recommendations I got. I only got 5 spots on my list of 2024, but I'm gonna draw them out today. So, first things first, the 2 books I want to read in February. And February is the month of Valentine's Day, so I thought it would be nice if I would go for a romance. And that one has been on my to-be read for quite a while, and it's The Spanish Love Deception by Elena, Armas. And as for what the book is about, it's basically about a girl named Catalina, and Catalina is invited to her sister's wedding. And apparently, not to be bothered by all her relatives, she invented she basically invented a boyfriend, an American boyfriend that doesn't exist. So the wedding is approaching and Catalina has no actual boyfriend. Interestingly enough, her colleague, Aaron, offers to be her date for the wedding and to be part of the charade, so to speak. And she absolutely hates his guts and honestly doesn't want to go with him to the wedding because she really doesn't like him. But as it seems, she has no other options, and Aaron and Catalina actually end up going to the wedding of her sister. And I think this sounds really like a lot of fun. I'm a huge fan of enemies to lovers. So if this doesn't sound like enemies to lovers, then I don't know. This is the perfect example for enemies to lovers, and I'm pretty certain Aaron is a really nice guy in real life, and Catalina will realize that during the wedding. Okay, so that is a light read, and I figured it's Valentine's month and February is already such a short month, so a romance would be perfect to read in that month and to get through. Okay, and the second book is kind of some sort of contrast program because it's a psalm for the wild build by Becky Chambers, and I heard so many great things about this one. It has been recommended to me for ages. But I finally found it in my library and I decided I would want to read it because it really sounds right up my alley, and I know that Becky Chambers' books are very wholesome and heartwarming and really cozy reads. So I'm curious about that one. Apparently it plays in a world without robots. Years ago the robots kind of got aware of themselves, they got self-conscious, and they laid down their work and wandered off into the wild. And now one of those robots is fulfilling their promise to check in on humanity every once in a while, and he goes to a tea monk, I think, and visits the tea monk, and they start to talk about, well, basically everything. So this sounds really interesting. It sounds like a nice and cozy read. The tea monk is non-binary, so that's really interesting. And the robot kind of brings the perspective of the robots that are in the wild now. So this sounds really intriguing, totally different than every book I ever read. And it's even a short one. I think it has about 147 pages, so I'll be through that in no time. And I can't wait to read that one. People have been raving about it for ages. And I think it might give the same vibe as Legends and Lattes. So wholesome and nice and cozy. I'm definitely going to read that one. It's even short, so perfect for the short month of February. Okay, those are the 2 books I want to read in February. But we still gotta draw out the 5 books I'm gonna add to my 2024 to be read. And I got a couple of suggestions and recommendations, and let's do this. You are kind of the witnesses of this. So I'm closing my eyes and I'm gonna draw the first book. Oh yeah, I got it. The first book that lands on my list is A River Enchanted by Rebecca Rose. I honestly have no idea what A River Enchanted is about. I think I've never heard of this one before. I only wrote it down here, but I've no clue what it is about. I'm very curious to find out. I will look it up once I'm done with this video. Okay, so that's the first book. The second book I'll add to my ever-growing to-be read is From Lukov with Love by Mariana Zapata. I heard a lot of things about that one, and there was a time I always saw it on my feed on Goodreads. It would be full, I think. Does it have to do with hockey or something like that? I don't know. But I've seen that one on my feed very, very often. And people tend to read it around Christmas, so maybe it really has something with snow and ice. I don't know, I'm curious about that one. I think it's a romance. Okay, so those are 2 down. What's that one? The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. Okay, I've heard about that one as well, but don't ask me what it is about. I have absolutely no idea. I will have to do a lot of research after I finish this video. Here goes nothing. What is the 4th book I'm gonna read? Oh, I got that one. The Mask of Mirrors by M.A. Carrick. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, one more to go. And it's The Blighted Stars by Megan E. O'Keefe. Okay, I've never heard of that one either. But yeah, we will find out. Okay, so that's it. Those were the 5 books I'm going to add to my to-be read. And yeah, I'm very curious about all of them. Thank you so much for all those lovely recommendations. It will be fun to read through them. And well, I would love to hear what you are going to read in February, which kind of books you chose, what you think about my to-be read. If you've read the books on my to-be read already, if you like them or not, just leave a comment and let me know. And well, I guess we're already at the ending and there's nothing left to say except of take care, stay healthy and safe, and see you around the next time. Bye!